On June 18th, HomeSafe Alliance received a notice from Transcom terminating the global household goods contract. The news of HomeSafe's contract termination comes after many military families took to sharing the ongoing problems they face during their moves. In light of this announcement, we're walking through the timeline of what led up to this decision. In April of 2024, HomeSafe began servicing shipments for local moves. Issues with HomeSafe began in August of 2024 when the company released its rate calculator to the moving industry. This led to significant problems with the GHC contract, which had started rolling out that month. In late 2024, families began to experience significant delays, missed pickups, and damaged items, leading U.S. Transcom to reroute some shipments back through the legacy system. In January of 2025, the number of military families reporting delays and cancellations under HomeSafe increased, with many citing instances of crews never showing up. Then, in February of 2025, issues became even more widespread, with at least 1,000 of 8,900 shipments initiated under HomeSafe Alliance experiencing problems. On February 28th, a memo from the Army Personal Property Lead Element told transportation offices to pull back on some Army shipments from the new system. This action was done to attempt to stop the inefficient work of private shipments impacting families. In March of 2025, U.S. Transcom publicly acknowledged shortcomings in HomeSafe's performance. Transcom also began rerouting shipments through the legacy defense personal property system. In May, families using HomeSafe Alliance experienced more delays, long waits for movers, and reported not receiving adequate assistance to find lost personal items. As a result, military families were forced to rely on PPMs to meet deadlines, and many incurred out-of-pocket expenses despite reimbursement rate increases. Later that month, Hegseth released a memo that called for significant changes to be made to improve the moving experience for military families. Hegseth also directed the formation of a PCS task force, which was in charge of improving the quality of moving services. On June 18th, the DoD terminated HomeSafe Alliance for cause due to their demonstrated inability to fulfill their obligations and deliver high-quality moves to service members. Now, household good moves will be handled within the legacy program. Those who choose to move their own household goods via the PPM process will be reimbursed at an increased rate. General Curtis will be handling PCS moves as the new lead of the PCS Joint Task Force. Over the next few months, the task force will be working to rectify the current issues.